by Zainab Suleiman Okino. Oh, I do understand now. We need the money to mobilize for a street party à la carnival, for merriment and a no-amber party, and even to celebrate Nigeria's liberation from the grip of insurgency, and to the lesser evil of kidnapping. Yes, we need the money to rejoice over a symbolic gesture of the release of some of the Chibok girls, and for the impending success of sending PDP to permanent political oblivion in 2019. At the last National Economic Council meeting, Nigerian governors approved the withdrawal of 1 billion naira from the highly depleted excess crude account for the purpose of fighting the Boko Haram insurgency. Having been told in the last 1 year that Boko Haram has been degraded or defeated, it is rather preposterous that we now have to still spend this much on tackling the menace, making people to question the motives behind the latest withdrawal. The legality or otherwise of the withdrawal may not be tenable, because under the infallible President Buhari, the federal government is so sacrosanct, it can do no wrong. The people or group of people and institutions that should seek the legal interpretation of the federal government's actions are rather accomplices in a matter that has serious political, security and national interest implications. And since the ECA itself is a subject of legal controversy, the question of testing the president's prerogative does not even arise. Yet, I do agree that in tackling terrorism and insecurity generally, all the fine details cannot be subjected to a public scrutiny, but the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, who revealed that the money was for the procurement of logistics, equipment and intelligence, should have indulged us with further explanation of logistics and intelligence, in a supposed change era and when civil societies are scrutinizing defense budgets all over the world. Nigerians deserve to be told, as a matter of right, how the money will be spent. So what Governor Obaseki reeled out was defective and faulty. The governors have no right to appropriate and combine executive and legislative functions. That responsibility belongs to the legislative arm of government. Notwithstanding the fact that the lawmakers do not discharge their responsibility creditably, the National Assembly is still the only institution representing the people which is closest to them, and if the executive does not deem it fit to make recourse to the body, then the government is not only undermining our democratic ethos but also asphyxiating the institution that is the bastion of our democracy. Without the due process of appropriation through legislation, illegality and suspicion take the center stage, and any form of illegality detracts from our current progress in democratic governance. And the politics of it all is even more interesting. Governor Fayose of Ekiti State has faulted the decision, saying it did not represent him, and that the money is being mobilized for the 2019 election. Well, his query did not resonate with the people, in fact he was shut up. No one believes Fayose anyway, definitely not after his death wish for Buhari fiasco.